Now, if you're thinking about quitting Fiverr because you're not getting any orders, don't. Seriously, give me just 10 minutes and I'll show you why you're probably much closer to success than you think. You see, here's the truth. The majority of Fiverr freelancers quit Fiverr right before things actually start to take off. They spend a few weeks optimizing gigs, checking analytics, refreshing their dashboard every hour, and when orders don't come in, they think, maybe this just isn't for me. But listen, the problem isn't Fiverr, and it's not you either. It's that you've been trying to win a marathon in your first mile. You see all these videos online of people making thousands in a few days, and you start believing that's how fast it happens. But I can tell you now, it's not. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact pain points you're facing right now and show you how to fix every single one of them. And by the end, you'll know what to focus on, how to get momentum again, and most importantly, how to finally start seeing results without quitting. So let's start with the most common one. That feeling of invisibility. You've uploaded your gig, filled in every section, written your description, added your photo, and then nothing. No messages, no orders, no notifications, just silence. And here's what's probably happening. Your gig simply isn't being found. When you launch a new gig, Fiverr buries it deep on page 17 behind thousands of other freelancers. It's not that the algorithm hates you, it just doesn't trust you yet. You see, Fiverr runs on data. Click-through rate, conversions, delivery quality, and consistency. If Fiverr doesn't have enough data on you, it has no reason to push you higher in search results. And the same goes for sellers who say, I'm getting some orders, but I'm still not ranking. Because there's a big difference between getting occasional orders and getting consistent orders. Now, if you've had 3 orders in 6 months, that's not consistency, that's randomness. Fiverr rewards sellers who generate activity every week. When Fiverr sees gaps like months of silence, it assumes you're not reliable. So here's the fix. Stop waiting for the algorithm to do the work and start feeding it data. That means improving your clickability. First, update your thumbnail. Look at other sellers in your niche and find a way to visually stand out. Then, test new titles. You can try using power words like pro, fast, organic, authentic, or whatever fits your niche naturally. And make sure your pricing looks approachable. Now, if you're charging $100 and there's a pro seller with 1,000 reviews charging the same, buyers won't take the risk on you. Once Fiverr starts seeing people clicking on your gig, it begins to test you in more searches. That's when the snowball starts. And here's something simple you can do today. Ask a few friends or fellow freelancers to search your service and click on your gig. You're not cheating by doing this, just giving the algorithm a little nudge to notice you. Alright, if you've already said to yourself, I've tried everything, then I just want you to shut up and listen for a moment. Because what you actually mean is that you've tried the same few things repeatedly without knowing what's actually broken. Now, I had this exact conversation with a seller recently. He told me he'd spent 6 months doing everything possible and nothing worked. So I looked at his gig for 60 seconds and instantly pointed out 5 major things that I'd do differently. And here's what you need to understand. If your impressions are low, it's not your gig, it's your keywords. If your clicks are high but no one buys, it's not your niche, it's your presentation. And if you're getting sales but no repeat clients, it's not your price, it's your communication and delivery experience. You've got to know which part to fix. And inside my 14-day Accelerator program, I break down Fiverr into 3 layers. Visibility, conversion, and retention. Visibility is, are people seeing your gig? Conversion is, are people buying your gig? And retention is, are they coming back for more? Make sure you fix them in that order and never the other way around. I.e., don't obsess over repeat clients if no one's even finding your gig. And don't tweak your pricing if your thumbnail looks terrible. Fix the right problem at the right stage and you'll start to see progress fast. Now, let's talk about the myth that kills more freelancers than anything else. The I can't compete, Fiverr's too saturated moan. I get it. You search logo design, thousands of sellers. Video editor, thousands more. It feels impossible, but here's the truth. Fiverr isn't saturated, it's just overcrowded with average sellers. You don't need to outnumber them. You just need to outposition them. And here's how. Instead of writing, I'll create a voiceover for your video, say, I'll record a friendly, natural voiceover that sounds like a real person. Which one would you click? Exactly. That tiny shift from generic to specific is often the difference between 0 orders and a steady stream of clients. You haven't changed your skill set, you've just changed your angle. And that's exactly what smart brands do every day. Now, there are thousands of similar products on the market, but the ones that win are the ones that position themselves differently. If you're not sure how to find your own angle, then you can grab my free Niches in Demand guide. Links in the description and it will tell you all about it. It will help you spot low competition, high opportunity categories so that you can position yourself effectively from day one. Now this one's sneaky because it feels logical. You think I'll just wait until I'm better before I start. But here's the problem. You don't get better by waiting. You get better by doing. Your first 5 or 10 clients will teach you more than any YouTube video or online course ever could. Real-world experience sharpens your skills, communication and workflow. Now, when I first started freelancing, I'd never spoken to a camera before. And did I think that that would turn into a $20,000 a month business? No chance. Did I know anything about lighting, framing, or editing? Absolutely not. But I learned as I went. And those early clients weren't paying for perfection. They were paying for my speed, reliability, and communication. Now, if you can consistently deliver those 3 things, you'll outperform 80% of sellers immediately. So stop comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. Just start and get better with every delivery. This one's easy to diagnose and fix. If you're getting impressions, that's great news. It means your gig is showing up in search. But if people click and don't buy, that's a conversion problem. Your offer just isn't connecting. And here's how to fix it. Step 1, watch your own gig video like a buyer. Does it clearly explain what you offer in the first 10 seconds? Does it show professionalism and trustworthiness? Step 2, read your description aloud. Does it sound confident and easy to understand? Would a buyer instantly know what they're getting? Step 3, add proof. Your gallery is your best friend here, so upload samples, mock-ups, or PDFs that show your process and results. Think about Amazon. When you look at a product, you check the photos first, then the long, detailed description. That's exactly how Fiverr buyers behave. Give them visual proof and clear explanations. And finally, add packages. Don't just sell one version of your service. Give buyers 3 choices: basic, standard, and premium. The more value you show in your higher tiers, the more your gig feels trustworthy, and the higher the conversions go. Here's the truth. Fiverr ads don't work for everyone. They're powerful, but only when used at the right time. Now, if you've got a brand new gig with no reviews, do not turn on ads yet. Fiverr ads place your gig strategically in search results, but it's still your job to get clicks. If your thumbnail, title, and pricing aren't strong, you'll just be paying Fiverr to confirm that your gig isn't ready. Now, I've had gigs where I spent $50 and made $1,200 in 24 hours. But I've also had gigs that performed terribly because they weren't proven yet. The benefit of Fiverr ads is speed. They help you test whether your gig is click-worthy faster. But you should only use them after your organic performance is solid. Once your gig has reviews, a few orders, and a proven conversion rate. Now, if you're unsure how to read your analytics, things like impressions, clicks, or conversion rate, then my ultimate Fiverr success course breaks down Fiverr's entire performance dashboard step by step so that you know exactly what to fix and when. And currently it is heavily discounted, so I'll leave a link in the description. This is a big one. Sometimes the hardest part isn't the lack of sales, it's the lack of clarity. You don't know if you should change niches, create new gigs, or start over completely. Here's my honest advice. Don't restart from zero. Refine what you've already built. As freelancers and entrepreneurs, we get flooded with new ideas all the time, but you can't chase them all at once. And there should never come a day where you don't know what to do next. Your to-do list should always be growing. And once you've mastered Fiverr, you can start building your personal brand. Once that's stable, move into agency work. The rabbit hole of growth is endless, so don't ever wipe the slate clean. Instead, just iterate. Update your thumbnails, re-record your video, change your description, but don't delete your foundation. And one quick warning, if your gig is performing well, don't touch your title, tags, or category. Those are core signals Fiverr uses to place your gig in search. Change them only if your gig truly is not performing at all. So, before you quit Fiverr, just ask yourself, have I really optimized every part of my gig? Have I tested my titles, thumbnails, and descriptions? Have I actually learned what buyers in my niche are searching for? Because if not, you're not failing. You're just unfinished. You could be one small fix away from momentum. And if you need help figuring out exactly what's wrong, that's what my gig audits are for. I'll personally review your gigs, show you what's holding you back, and give you a step-by-step action plan. You can book one through the link below, or if you're ready to build Fiverr into a full-time income stream, then skip the audit and go straight to my Ultimate Fiverr Success course, which walks you through the entire process, from ranking to scaling. Now, I'll drop all the links to everything in the description, so go check them out.